Hi friends, Marlene here with Unique Liela, and I have, hopefully it'll turn out well, because I wanted to make some little bookmarks for my upcoming journals, like some boho inspired bookmarks for my journals. And I started kind of have an idea in my head. I have kind of like what I want to do, but I said, you know, why don't I just turn on the camera and just do it with you all, and whatever turns out, turns out. I got to get more comfortable doing tutorials, because it's not my nature is just to do and create, but to explain, I'm kind of like not really good at that. Let me push back a little bit. But if you have any questions, like, I don't know, anything that I didn't explain well, just let me know, okay? So let's get started. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, so I've been really dying to get in here into my little area, because I've been working in my garden. As you can tell, my hands are always a mess. And I just needed this time for me to just like unwind and just, you know, just chill and relax. Okay, so let's get started. Okay guys, the inspiration for these bookmarks, I'm going to call them bookmarks, came from these little strips. These were leftovers from the journals that I'm making. When I want to make my journals 5.5, these notebooks are bigger, so to cut the 5.5, I get these strips left over. So I'm like, oh my God, these are so nice and sturdy. Maybe I can do something with them. So the inspiration came from this. And then what I did, let me just walk you through and tell you my thinking behind it, and then you guys, I wish you were here, you can help me out. What I did, it has a little oval part here in the corner. So what I did was that I cut that straight. So I got my first one. So if this one turns out well and I kind of like it, I'm making me more. Okay, so that's the inspiration for that. So I had that. And then, you know, of course I want to do layers and stuff. So then I started cutting and, you know, finding like a color scheme that I kind of like. So that's what I did. For my background, which is right back here, I'm using this. This is beautiful. This is from, and I'm going to list everybody underneath. This is from this. And this is my first time buying or using the medieval, I'll link it underneath the store. This is a very talented graphic artist too, because her work is like amazing. Everything's layered and it's beautiful. I'm sure you all know who the store is, but anyway. The way I printed it, and I'm not going to go back to print it, I printed it kind of short, so I'm short on the space that I need. So the next thing that I did was I wanted to put something in here, but I wasn't sure how to fill that gap up, and I didn't want to use the same paper. So I always go to these little booklets. These, I call them little wallpaper, but they're not really wallpaper booklets. They're Indian papers that Michaels and Joanne carried a long time ago, and I have not seen them ever since. And I have put little pieces and snippets here and there in some of my bundles, my boho bundles that I sell in my Etsy store. But I kept, you know, little scraps and little things for me, and I really, really like these. I like every single little bit of it. Like this is velvet, and it's so pretty. But I wanted, you know, there's a lot that's going to go on in here, so I didn't want to add that little piece to be like too bright or too like, I was thinking of this. You know, I was thinking of that. That would probably be key. So I went with this. I went with like a gold. Boy, this is really glaring. I went with like a piece of gold like that, but I think I like this better. So I'm going to go with this, I think. I think I like this one better. Guys, I don't measure anything. I just like eyeball everything. That's like the story of my life and everything I do. So I changed my mind. I'm not using that. I'm going to use this little piece. So I know this little piece is exact because I already measured it. So I'm just going to go for it. I think the red will give it a pop. So anyway, you know, I was kind of like bringing this to life little by little. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so you're going to go away. See, I like that. You guys are gonna go away. And then I have this really beautiful fabric. I don't know where I put it. This tapestry fabric, it's a nice size. It's velvet. It's absolutely beautiful. It's velvet and it's golden and red. And I was saving it for, actually, I think I might use this in the spine of my upcoming journal where I'm going to put these in as a little treat. So I'm thinking there might be a little coordination there going on, but I don't know. But I love this material because I love the feel of velvet. I'm like, I don't know, I'm just like velvet crazy. And then these beautiful little boho image. Let me see if it'll focus. She is so beautiful. She is from these printables. And the name of the company on Etsy is called Adamo Prints. I don't know if it's focusing, but anyway, these are the ladies. I'm going to link everything, but I chose her in the corner. I also like her a lot because she just looks so mysterious, and she's got some blue in there, and I like blue a lot. So, but I went with her because she looks like she's just relaxing there, so I liked her. So what I did was I cut my image, and then I wanted to make it a little grungy, so I used this little tool just to kind of scruff up the edges really nice, like that. And I need to make a few of these, but this is kind of like my guinea pig one, my sample one. So if it turns out well, and I don't mind if this rips at all, I kind of like it if it kind of rips a little. So I grunched that up a little bit, and then I used what I use all the time, which is my vintage photo, and just a little bit, because there's a little bit of brown and kind of de-stress her background where she's standing. So I don't like, personally, I love when the girls do grunge and they look so pretty, but I tend to like get carried away, and mine doesn't look as pretty as some of the ladies that do grunge. So I'm just going to do a little bit. So now that I have my image, perfect. And I know I want to use this, so I'm thinking of layering the image behind the, I don't know, I think. So that's that. And then I wanted like a pop. This is going to go in the journal. So I want something dangling from down here. Something dangling, I'm not sure what. And then from the top, I wanted something peeking out from the top. So I'm not sure what, but I know I want that. And then I wanted to challenge myself and mix colors that I would never mix. I would have never mixed this burgundy shades with lime green. Never in 100 years. So I found this really pretty sari material that I love, and it's kind of coming out like yellow, but it's not. My lighting here, it's late at night, and I really don't have the appropriate lighting yet. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of tutorials, but I will. So anyway, this is limey green, it's not yellow. So I want to do something here with this. I'm not sure what. But then I found this awesome, I have all these little, I don't know, I call them my remnants. Sorry, just like all over the place pieces. And I found this limey green that'll go so pretty with that. Somehow, some way, I'm not sure. Okay, so let me bring you up close and let's get started. So I got all my inspirational pieces. I know that this is what I want to do. And I got some beads here on the sides that I'm going to show you later. I got my glue. You know, I got all my supplies here that I know I want to use. So let's get started. Let's start layering and see, you know, what happens, okay? So I don't want to take a chance of keep glue. I don't want to take, this is like glossy, this part, so I don't want to take a chance that some of the stuff may not stick to it. So I'm not going to use that side. I'm going to use this side right here. Okay, so I want to go ahead also and grunge. Not that any of this is going to really show too much, because according to my calculations and my layering, you may not see a whole lot of this bottom of this cardboard, but just in case you do, I want it to have a little bit of texture. And I also want to challenge myself and do a little bit of sewing. How I'm going to do a little bit of sewing in this little strip, I don't know. But We'll see if it works out. Oh my God, guys, I've been so looking forward to coming in here for like days. This is my relaxing time. I have a lot of work in my garden, but I like that too. Okay, so just in case any of this peeks through, which is not going to, but in my head, in case it does. I have so many videos I want to catch up on watching. I don't know when. Is this too bright? Let me see if this is too bright. Let me try something else. Oh no. Wait, let me go this way. Is that better? Guys, I think this might be better. Okay. This might be better. Because at least it's not so bright on your face. Bright. Okay, I promise I'm going to get some lighting. Some proper lighting so that... Because when I watch tutorials, I want to see what's going on. I want to see the lighting and everything. Okay, vintage photo. Okay, Marlene, let's see. How are we going to do this? See, like that. I like that. See, like that. But I want to have this somehow, some way, like that, maybe. Yeah, I want to have something like that, I think. Yeah, why not? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. What can happen? We might have to change everything. Well, we'll change it. Yeah, I got to get one of those fancy nozzles for this thing because, you know how you guys know how this glue works. It globs. Okay, so okay, that's a start. Because I want to have stuff peeking and stuff going out. And do I have anything else I can use? I have a little box here that I'm looking at. My little scrappy box. You know, what is this? I don't know what this is, but it might work. Something might work here. Wait a minute, maybe this way. Let me see if I can add just another little layer here. There's a chance I'm taking. Okay, you go back over there. I'm trying to keep my area neat. I could if I wanted to. See how this is all like tattered and stuff? I could do something like that. It's not cheesecloth, but I don't know what this is. So whatever it is, I'm liking it. Is that too much? Or maybe I can do this, and then on this side I can do that. Oh yeah, why not? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, this is not, I think this was like, this was inside a cushion. You know how they do like lining? You know how they do lining inside the tapestry fabric? Because I get a lot of my tapestry, believe it or not, from vintage tapestry. So maybe that'll work. And I can bring some, okay, let's try that. Okay, so, okay, we'll do the tapestry lining here. Put it up a little bit. That'll work. Yeah, I think that will work. Yeah, let me see what else I got here. I should stop by now, but obviously this is from a skirt or a dress or something, but I just want a little piece. Not too much, just for a little extra layer. Maybe like a little extra layer, like, I don't know. What do you think? Should I stop? You know how sometimes we can't stop? Maybe I'll stop. Maybe I can use that something else. Okay, so I'll stop with that. So, now, here. Yeah. Oh, I am liking it. Okay, so let's cover this baby up. Yeah, I need to find a solution. I need to, if anybody out there, because I seen the girls with different cap on this stuff. We love, this is like a love-hate thing with this glue, because it works really well, but she has these fits sometimes where it just comes out weird. Okay, so let's cover the bottom paper up. Let's see that. Yep, we'll bring it up a little bit. Oh yeah, baby. That'll work. Why not? Okay, that'll work. And now for my better selection of this. Oh, I should have scraped that off and I didn't. Okay, so we'll go to this guy. Yeah, I should have grunched that up a little bit. I didn't, so that would have looked even prettier. Just a little. Okay, so let's see. Oh yes, I like that a lot. Let me grunge this little piece right here a little bit more. There we go. I hope this turns out cute, because I can make more then. You know how it is when it turns out cute, we can make more. That's pretty. Yeah, I can, how about that if I do a little something like that and then do this guy here like that. Yep, definitely. I'm sold on it. More layering. I love to layer. Layer, layer. Okay, so this guy is gonna go like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then this guy, oh yes, thank you. Yeah, you can probably do these bookmarks for anything you like. They don't have to be boho. I'm just on this boho kick. And I joined this group on Facebook. That I like. Maybe I'll link it underneath. I got to remember that. See, so it's starting to look. It's starting to look like a bookmark. So do I want it like that? Or do I want it like this? Oh, yes. I think that might work. A little bit like that, maybe. That might work, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to somehow, yeah, this guy's got to go in there somewhere. That, oh yes, another layer. And then maybe that. Or, because I don't want to cover that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. How's that? That might work. I really want to use the lime green. I guess you could stop here and just do this if you wanted to. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do this here. I'm going to do that. Yep, I'm going to do that. So I can still see the paper, all the layers. Yep. But let me just try to beat this up a little bit. This sari kind of really shreds nicely. Look how pretty these are. I don't remember where I got these. Probably had them for a long time. Yeah, that'll work. So guys, I've been working on my journals. Like I said, I'm the kind of person I have to do my covers first, and I already did. And I'm so excited because I'm going all out. I am using color like you cannot believe. I was afraid of color. I'm not anymore. It's not that I was afraid of colors, that I purposely, you know, stayed with the muted and the whites, which I like, you know. It's not like I don't like it anymore. But sometimes you need a change. You know, you need to do something different. Okay, so, yep. Yep. I might even be able to do a little something like that if I wanted to. Yeah, I could, couldn't I? Okay, so let's see. Do a little something like that, and maybe just a little, like, you know, like it purposely, like it accidentally folded. You know, just like there's a little fold there, like, oops, it folded. But it really didn't fold. Let me see if I can do this. You know what I mean? Like, oop, there's a little crease. Something like that. I don't know. That'll work. And then maybe like another little crease down here. And then, so this is going to be like scatterly, loosely glued. It's not like glued perfectly. Here, let's do, I might focus because let's do another little pleat here just for a little extra texture, extra dimension, just an extra oomph. Yeah. That'll work for me. I like it. I like it, like it. My hubby's cooking tonight, which I'm so happy. Actually, he cooks a lot. Okay, let's... This one's not sticking. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm not holding it long enough. Let's try that. Yeah, that's what it was. So let me bring it up so you can kind of see so far what I've done. See that? All the different little layers in there. So it's starting to look boho. Okay, so that's the front. Okay, now for her. I know I want to put her here. I don't want to cover that, and I don't want to cover the flower. So I know I want to put her here somewhere, but that's not enough. This is not enough for me, not enough layers. So now we did the tag, so all those layers are done. Her, I found this, guys. This was a vintage little hanky. It's very delicate. It's kind of like a little scarf or something. So I started, and it smells oh heavenly because I keep these sachets with it. I thought of cutting that little bit. That little piece. This is so fragile and so old that I know it's going to tear right up. See? It's like just like a nothing. That's how all my vintage stuff is like. Ooh. Okay, so I like that. So I thought that she, like this whole thing can be like that. What do you think? Is that too much? Too much? Maybe a little too much? I don't know. Maybe I can do like another little pleat like that. You think another little pleat? Yeah, I can do a little pleat like that. Just kind of pleat it up a little bit. Yep, yep, yep. I want to do some sewing on this thing. I don't want to do I don't think I want to do sewing on the actual bookmark. I don't want to do that. But I do want to do a little sewing here. Yeah. But in order to, I want to get a little pleat in here. Can you see that where I'm trying to get a little pleat for like a little extra dimension? Yeah, a little pleat there. I'm going to sew all around this. So the little pleat, hopefully it'll stay pleated like that. Let me just hold it for a little bit. So I'm really excited. I pulled some beads because, like I said, I wanted to do a little something in the front so it tucks up, you know, so that it shows up on the journal. And then I want to do something so it shows on the bottom of the journal. So let's see. Okay, so that's kind of, sort of, a little bit there. That might work. See, it came through this side. So I thought maybe it's not enough layers. I have some cheesecloth because I love cheesecloth on everything. So we can do a little piece of cheesecloth. Let's rip this baby up. Let's see if we can have a little cheesecloth kind of peeking, maybe. Oh yes, okay, perfect. Oh yes, I like Can you see that? Let me see if it'll, you see that, the different layers, the cheesecloth, the fabric in the back, everything. So let me go to my sewing machine and let me see if I can sew around her or do something, because I want to definitely get some sewing here somewhere. I do want to do that. Maybe I might just do just 2 sides of the sewing. I don't know. But I'm going to be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I did do some sewing. I did a little bit of crazy sewing around her. Just kind of like that. And then I went ahead and I did sew on one side. Just on one side. I don't know, just for extra texture or something. But see how you can see underneath, like you don't know what all the stuff that's down there. And then you have, I love that. You really can't see too much of the velvet paper, just a little bit. So I'm thinking she can go here. And I thought of cutting something like this, cutting one of these pieces and maybe putting it on there. So why not? Let's see, just for a little extra. Oh, the green one, or the, which one should I use, guys? I think I'm going to go with the teal one. So just kind of cutting it like that, just for a little tiny little focal something. Okay, let's make it all crazy. Oh, these are turning out better than I thought. How's that? That would be nice. Or this. What do you think? I'm thinking this. What do you think? I don't know. This could be like an extension. Is it too much? Or up here like that. Oh, decisions. Okay, but anyway, I do know where I want her. I want her here because I got a lot going on here. I got the velvet paper, this. I have like a whole little corner there, so I know I want her there. And I don't want her in the center. I want her in the side. So let's put her on there. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to make more of these. I'm really liking how this is turning out. Yeah, put her on the side a little bit like that. She's going to be a bookmark, but it's like not that flat. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be completely flat. I could just leave it like that, but I can't. I can't just leave it like that. I think that'll work. That'll work. Or here, or even here. Or even here. I think I'm going to put it here, and that way I'll use this little, there's a little white one going on back here. See, look. You see that right behind this, there's a little flower there, so I don't want to compete with that, so I put it like right in front of it like that. I think that would look cute. That will work. I'm really liking this. Okay. I'm a slow crafter, guys. It takes me a while because I like what I'm doing, so it takes me a little bit. I lost my glue cap. So, you know, I'm going to get a volcanic eruption any minute from my glue. Okay, so that's that. That'll work. Okay, now, we'll just let that kind of, let me try that. Okay, so now, remember that I told you I wanted to do a little something up here. So I don't know if I want to do like a little something sticking up. But I know from the bottom I want to do some dangles and some beads. And it's hard because I was looking at some beads, but I'm like a little confused. Because I got some beads, but they look, I don't know, I have to show you. It looks a little modern, like not, I don't know. Okay, so I said I was going to use this green sari, but I had already cut a little piece. Okay, here it is. I whiten it up a little bit, like that. So this is too wide in my, you know, I need like 2 little strings from the bottom, 2 little dangles from the bottom, 2 little feet, like that. See? I'm thinking of something like this, maybe from one side or something, and then putting some little beads or something down here. might work. That might work. Let's see. Yeah. That'll be nice. That will be nice, but I think that's not enough. I need more. Maybe that lining material again. This little lining material for another, yeah. For another little something coming out. Yeah. That'll work. Okay, so let's just stick there, baby. I'm going to cover the back. I'm going to cover it with some kind of pretty fat. I know what I'm going to cover. I'll show you in a little bit. I want the back to be just as pretty as the front. So all this is going to be sandwiched in a piece of what I'm going to use to cover the back. Okay, so I think that's nice for a little dangle down here. Let me just cut it in a little angle and rip it off a little bit. I think I'm going to leave that one like that. It's all torn up. And then for the top, I don't know, what do you guys think for the top? I thought of just doing just a little one, a tiny little one like that. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a tiny little, 2 little legs, 2 little feet, like a little bow feet. You know? Oh, look at all these strings. They're lovely. So yeah, I'll do that right back here. So it'll be like this will be the front, and that'll be the bottom. So that'll work for me. Okay, so I think on the top, I am not going to put any beads, but on the bottom, I would love to put some beads. I think on the top, I just want to kind of leave it. Okay, okay, let me cover the back because it'll drive me nuts if this thing is not sticking. Okay, let's get rid of some of these. Okay, that'll work. Okay, can you see? Am I in focus? Yep. Okay, so let's cover the back and make the back pretty. So for the back, I'm going to use some really pretty printables from my friend Roseanne. I'm going to link that underneath. And these are the real pretty like script, which I really like. So I'm going to definitely use that, but I'm going to use it this way, like that. Yeah, just to cover the back. I could use it like this and then put another little piece on the bottom. But I don't mind if it's like this and this space is here. I don't mind. It's just the back. So, because these are meant to be like individual prints, you know, printable. So this is, maybe I'll do it this way. Let's do it this way because it'll drive me nuts if I have that space in the middle. So, guys, this is how I roll. I just kind of put it there and kind of like eyeball it a little bit. And then come in with a pencil. And just do a little like that. Okay, so that'll work. Oh, these are turning out prettier than I thought. And I guess I am not very comfortable with the color purple. So not this journal, because I don't have a whole lot of purple going on here. But maybe my next journal, I might be able to use more purple. And kind of challenge myself and just do more purple. Okay, that'll work. And then maybe for the bottom piece, I can use that little piece there. That'll work. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit. It's just that I didn't print these. I should have printed these like the other way around so that it would be longer. Okay, that'll work. Okay, this is my little template goes away, and that goes away, and here we go. So I'm just kind of praying that this... Oh, I cut it too narrow. Well, not really. It's just the back. I mean, it covers. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I'm hoping that it glues well in here. Because remember, this is glossy, and this glue is like amazing, so I know it will. So let's just make the back all nice and pretty, and I don't got to worry about it. It's almost, you know, it's done. Over and done with. And this will reinforce the sari that's going to be hanging, because remember that sari is going to have, the one on the bottom especially is going to have the weight of the beads. So, yeah. So this will act like a little bit of a reinforcement. That'll work. That'll work. And then here I just need a tiny little piece. Wait, this is too long, too wide. It'll drive me nuts. I want it to match the bottom, which will be like that. Like that, and it's about here. See how I eyeball that? About that. And that would be perfect. That'll work. Like that. See, and that covers the back. But to be honest with you guys, I cut it too short, and this little bit here is showing in the back, mind you, it's not showing in the front. In the back. But that will drive me nuts. I cannot leave that like that. Could I do this? I'll not even bother with it because it's in the back. I don't know. Not even bother with it. It's just a little tiny little piece that's driving me nuts. Just a tiny little piece. These are the things that happen, you guys. These are the little things that happen that drive you crazy. Oh yeah, see that does it for me. Just a little nothing, just because I cut it short. But if somebody's going to see this and they're going to turn around, they're going to say, oh Marlene, you cut it too short. Couldn't you have taken the time? No, not really. I'm doing this for me. It would drive me nuts. So see, now it's not short. And anyway, guys, this is the back. Nobody's going to see this. Okay, I need a tiny, tiny little piece down here. For here. That'll work. That will work for me. Let me just make it a little bit thinner. And that's it. If you cut it, you know, I should have used this template and not that template. Obviously that other strip was obviously shorter. So if you're going to make these yourself, make sure that you first get your back cover done and your front cover, you know, whatever you're going to use in the cover to match the whatever it is that you cut. Because even if you cut it like exact, it's still going to be off a little bit. You know, it's still going to be not perfect. So see? Now I'm happy because you don't see any of that notebook paper. Oh, I really like how this is turning out. Okay, so for my dangles on the bottom, let me show you what I pulled. I'm going with this limey green, mind you. It's maybe showing up yellow, but it's not. It's green. I have my little dish with all my stuff. I thought of these. They were earrings. I can always kind of like attach those on the bottom because it's got the green. Let me bring this a little bit closer since we're just going to concentrate on that. Okay, so I thought of these green. I thought of this jade looking thing, but I don't know about that. Black. I could use a little bit of black. I thought of these. What do you guys think? I thought of these will be very easy to get in there. See, like these. But for some reason, this is, what do you call those bracelets? Pandora bracelet looking things. they just so, they remind me of the 90s or something. I don't, like that doesn't remind me of like boho enough. I don't know. Maybe this dish. I also thought this is how I store some of my beads. So I thought of these, but this is not green. These are pretty. Let me see if I can show you these. Can you see that? Those would be very pretty, but it's not the same green. This is like a light teal. Oh, look at these. These maybe. See that? Maybe, but they're like a little too big. That's the perfect color. And then my last choice, I thought of, so I have more beads. These are my wooden beads. I keep them in here. I thought of these beads. I just got these not too long ago. What do you guys think? They don't have to be those big ones. Let me get them out of here. See, I got these. I think these are too big. But I thought of these little ones. What do you think of these little ones? See, there's some kind of, look how pretty that, I don't know. It's just that something burgundy would be perfect, but I don't have anything burgundy. And then my final thing is these. What do you guys think of these? I think these might work. Okay, let's try these. I can put like 2 or 3 or something. I got these also. But this is too, how do you say, blingy? Like a little, oh, this will work for something. Look how pretty that is. Oh, this will go somewhere. But see these? Maybe I can do something like this. I don't know. Maybe I could use some of these. These might work. I can mix them up. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I like this golden one. Let's see. This might work. I definitely like this one. Where's my little pokey tool? Here it is. My little one. So I'm thinking I can put some of these. Let's see if this works. I don't even know if I can get this through here. Let me see. Might not work. God, I wish it did. I might have to use the bigger beads. Yeah, the pokey tool, I'm not sure. Well, it went through. The pokey tool went through, but the little seam binding is not, because, you know what? This is not open. It would help if it was open. Yeah, this one's bigger. Okay, so let's try it again, you guys. I'm sure there's a tool for this, because, you know, we have tools for everything, but I don't know. A skew, maybe a little skew might work. Because this is just going right through the... Okay, let me see what I got. Let me see. Let me try that. This is just a little tweezer. I really like this bead. Oh, I love this bead so much. Come on, Jesus, give me a little help here. Is it gonna work? I don't think this is gonna work. It's not big enough. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Let me see this one. I just like the look of these wooden beads. I really do. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna try. Oh, there we go. There we go. That'll work. I think that's pretty. Ooh, yes. Oh, wait, no, I think I want to do this. I think I want to tie this guy too. Do I want to tie? I don't know if I want to tie this guy. God, it would be nice if this would fit. Let me try it again. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep at it, and I'm going to be right back, okay? Because I don't want to keep you on camera. You know what I'm doing, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. It took a little bit, but I got it done. So let me show you how I got the bottom done. So I did end up using one of the big jumbo beads on the white piece of fabric, and then I used some of the other little beads. See? So hopefully that's what's going to dangle from the journal. So let me show you a little close-up of what we've done so far. Okay, so now I need to do something on the very top. The little piece that's going to either poke out of the journal or what. This right here. And I thought the easiest thing for me to do up here would probably be maybe a little pin and then dangle a little something. So I thought, I'm going to have pictures, like close-up pictures of this so you can see it. I thought of maybe, I like using a little bit of black whenever I can. So I thought that since her hair was black, I would use like a black pin, like a safety pin. Let me show you. This is where I store, and this seems to work for me, where I store my pins. So I think I'm going to use a black one, like this. Just a plain little black one. And I like this a lot. I don't know where I got this. Probably a garage sale or something. Look how pretty this is. Let me bring it up close. Look, and it's got all the colors that we got going on there. So I thought of maybe cutting a little bit of this and putting it through the pin. And I also found these, because I don't think that's going to be like enough. Like, look. Just, let me show you up close. Just like the one little piece hanging from there like that. I don't think, and I don't want a big piece, I just want like a tiny little piece. I don't know if that's like enough dangle. So I was looking through this and I found something here. It might work for me. These little metal, or I could probably use even this, like a little, I don't know. I think I like this metal. I don't know where this is from. It's like a little metal plaque or something. And I have quite a few, so I'll have enough for all my journals. So that'll work. I try to do them as close as possible. You know, as close looking as possible. So this must have been like an ankle bracelet or something. So I think I want to, can you see what I'm doing? Oh no. I think I want to cut a piece of it off. I'm hoping maybe just like a little piece like that. Not too much. Just a little piece like that will work. Okay, that'll work. So I'm thinking of, let me bring this up close, of just, let me see what I can find. Oh, the lighting is so bad. I shouldn't have waited this long. See, I'm thinking of something like that with a little bit of, I might focus, with the little, I'm calling this a plaque, but it's not really a plaque. Okay, wait a minute. This has to be all the way at the end. Or maybe this guy should go first. Let me see if the little plaque will go first. And then this. How's that? That would be cute to hang like that, maybe. Like that. Yeah. Why not? So maybe right up here. Yep. Okay, let me do this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. That'll work right here. Oh yes, that's going to be pretty. I think that will work. Let me see. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just enough to maybe do it like sideways. Oh yes, I like that a lot. Oh, look how cute this looks, you guys. Look, and I didn't really spend any money because this was all garage sale stuff. Look how cute. Look how pretty that looks, just dangling there. Like that. I like that a lot. So there it is. And then the back, all covered up. Looks good in the back too. So that would look really pretty, I think, hanging from a, let me back it up. I think that would be really pretty on a, just kind of hanging on a journal. Why not? I think so. With all the angles and all the, yep, look how pretty she looks. And look at all the layers we did. This didn't take very long. It just took me long because, you know, when you're filming, it takes a little bit longer. But it really didn't take me that long to do this at all. So there you have it. I'm going to get some close-up pictures so you can really see it and take a look at it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm planning on making more. This was just like my sample one. So I'm planning on making more since I already, you know, showed you the little tutorial. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I want to put one on every journal. And actually, I want to make extra ones for my other journals. So I hope you give it a try. It's something, I don't know, different, or, you know, it's fun. And if you don't have a lot of time and you just want to get creative and get it out of your system real quick, something like that would be nice. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I apologize for the lighting and my stumbling and stuff until I get my lighting and everything and more confidence on doing tutorials. I like to show things. I'm good at show and tell, but actually the procedure, I stumble a little bit. So I hope you bear with me. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.